It's Bo.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Yeah, my name is Silos. Yeah, I'm always here. Like I said, if you get 20 or more, yeah, we'll buy that shit, especially the vegetables and fruit.
I got you. All right. All
Take
right.
it easy.
I'm gonna call you in a bit.
Come on, sir. How you doing, sweetheart? How may I help you? Simon, what's your lucky? There you go. Processed fish. Yeah, we do actually. Uh I could do. We do 10 a piece. Y- Okay. We also buy vegetables, fruit, and fruits, and meat. I think we got a person that does it for us. But if you bring some, we'll buy it too. Fuck it. But you said 10. All right, here I got you. Yeah, just slide those over and slide you this video. There you go. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. Hey, empty bottles. Do you have any? Okay, I'll buy those from you. I'm. I know they go for like about $1 a piece. Hold on. You're down for that? Okay. I'm gonna give you my number. If you get more, call me, please. I'm trying to figure something out with like milk and shit. So I'm trying to see if I can milk a cow. I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Cassandra, my name's Silos. Nice to meet you. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Simon, thank you. What's good, Ezzy? How may I help you?
Can I get one? Can I get one combo?
Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Come with me. Come with me. Come on. Hi, this is my office. Have your seat. Have your seat. Ooh, it said this person declined your offer. Huh. What? Did you decline my offer? Yeah, I did. All right, so I just wanted to put you on the clock. At the very least, before we proceed, okay? All right, give me 1 second. All right. So tell me, what would you like to be a judge? That's awesome. What's your thought on impartiality? amazing. So you've been with the DOJ for a while, right? And go ahead. Oh, my bad. My bad. I apologize. All right. Yeah, your cousin has been here. So I'm gonna just assume, say for example, let's give an example. Say, you know, say, um, uh, for me, let's assume I work with the DA's office, right? I work with the DA's office for a while, and then I decide that okay, I want to be a judge, kind of thing. Um, how what's the best way for me to kind of like prove to you that despite the fact that I've worked with the DA's office and I'm going to be a judge, majority of my case will not go towards the will not lean towards the DA side every point in time, just because I've been in that area. What are your thoughts on something like that? Mm-hmm. True. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What's your thoughts on availability? The reason why I asked is what time zone are you in? EST. Okay. Reason why I asked is majority of the current judges are in ESTs, CSTs, and stuff like that. I was just hoping what's your availability, because my aim is to kind of like feel around the clock kind of thing. Like um, you know, um, because if judges are all in at the same time and none is in at odd times, I mean it's just a little bit. I know we have one in Australia that you know, fills in like almost at the wee time of the night. He just like from like midnight to like almost 5 a.m. or whatever he covers his time. We have some that are always available from after sun till like almost, midnight as well. What's your availability specifically? Is it something that I'm not saying people should, leave what they're doing and just always come in here. I'm just kind of like saying we should try as much as possible to be available before um before certain times, before storm sometimes, and just to kind of like cover some time that it's always a little bit calm. But but for sure, judges are going to get paid for their time. You don't worry about that. So what are your thoughts about something like that? Okay. Okay. Um, I understand. We all have our busy life. Um, but you know what we should do? I like uniformity. I like flair. I like flavors, and I think with what you said, with how you spoken, I think it's going to bring some flavor into the judge's office. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw you an offer. Okay, and that offer is I would like to welcome you, to be able to get trained, be a judge in training kind of thing. And when I say judge in training, I will have a judge that is going to be coming in. We have another person that's also a judge in training, and I think being able to train both of you at the same time would speed a lot of things up. So yeah, so what I would do is I will let him notified, tag him into our current Tikito to tell him that you're going to be another judge in training, that you're currently in city, and the other person is also in city, and I think we should be good to go. Once the whole training is done, he's got a checklist for it. Once the whole training is done, he will let me know. I will meet with you all, and kind of like give a final, interview, and just kind of like grab some part of your, your part of your. Hold on. Can I help you, Mr. Foggy? Can I help you, sir? You need me? No, I can't hear you. You know what you should do? Go into your settings, okay? Hold on. Go into your settings. Go into your voice mic itself. Toggle it back and forth. It should work. It does that to me sometimes. You don't need to fly out. Did you toggle it yet? Oh wow, that's messed up. Normally, when I toggle mine, it just automatically activates back. Oh well, then you might have to fly out and fly back in. But you see that I'm having a meeting and you're here having your hairy chest showing. God damn it. Get out of here, bro. Get out, get out. Get out of here, man. I don't want to talk about that. Gee, Merry Christmas. Come on, Fergie. Out of here. Thank you very much. Alrighty. So, like I said, I think it would be nice to have you as a judge. It'll be an honor. I just want lots of flair, lots of flavors. Don't worry at all. There's lots of questions that'll be coming your way. Uh, we have experienced judges that will be ready to answer any questions that you got. We have experienced judges that will be ready to kind of like be able to answer your questions. Now, I want to tell you, if you have any issues, okay, If you have any issues, my DM is wide open. Feel free to reach out. If you have any concerns, my DM is also wide open. Feel free to reach out. I just want to make sure that everyone is well taken care of. No issues specifically. So that's pretty much the aim. So congratulations once again. I would let the other uh, okay. Alrighty, I appreciate you. So do you have a radio? Okay, go to channel 11. And I think you should just put, uh just put paralegal as your call sign, and I would let I would let the judge that's going to train you guys. I'll let him know. Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for jumping into that. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I would love it. I would really love it. So, there will be a case tonight. Um, and since you're going to be a judge in training, I think I would like you to be present in that case. Um, it's going to be later on tonight. I don't know if you're going to be available sometime about 10:30 EST. Are you available at that time or not? Okay. It's gonna be tight to get in. The reason why I'm asking is I'm trying to make sure I get some expedite for a couple of folks that are gonna be involved. So if you're gonna be here, if you're gonna be available, then I'll request for an expedite for you. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. No pressure at all. If you're in, no problem. If you're not, no problem. I just wanted to be involved in a case at least. So the other judge is going to tell you what it needs you to do, and we'll go from there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No worries. No worries. No worries at all. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. All right. So he's going to be here. It's going to be Judge Giovanni. I'll let him know. He's going to heat up on you when it's time. Okay. Thank you. Mm. Brother, Feggy wants you to meet him in the small court room. Diggy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, I think Judge Furlong should be able to help you here. Let me see what he's doing at the moment. Okay.
I'm with him right now.
Oh, you're with Judge Furlong right now?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Judge Furlong. No problem. What's good, legal? Yeah, better today than yesterday. That's always good.
Judge Furlong, is there any way you can meet me in my office?
Yeah, after this mock trial. Bill, get your ass in. Get in the small rooms, small courtroom.
We were scheduled to have a court date today. It's supposed to be at 1 o'clock, but I don't know what they're doing today. Are you up here? Yeah, it was supposed to be 1 o'clock, but they're busy with something else. Is Duke Davis? All right, let him know I had both of you. We set the date for 1 o'clock, but it might be changed, so I'll let you know. All right, no problem.
Yeah, come over here, small court.
Oh, okay, I'll show you. It's all right. I'm being pulled
Bill,
two different
small court.
sideways. I'm on my way.
Brother Mazone. I
of course.
having
We
voice
understand.
issues.
I apologize, Your Honor, for being late.
Yeah, Bill. So here's the deal. We're gonna toss the case. I'm not even gonna lie. I was also a few minutes late. I was having some.
I was too.
I guess
I was
my
having
vocal
head
cords are having
issues.
issues. But we're gonna, because we were so late. I've already worked with Mr. Giovanni here. He's gonna help us run a mock trial based on his case, and that'll get Mr. Diggy Dean here through his phases, and I guess Miss Cole through hers now. So,
All right.
if that works for you.
Yeah, if you want me, do you want me to call the two PD officers down here, or do you just want to go ahead and do it without them? Because
Yeah, let's kick this thing
Fine.
off. Yeah, let's get
Let's
involved.
let's
here.
get let's get him down here.
Fine. Yeah, okay. I'll call Mr. Williams.
Perfect. Okay, Miss Cole, you want to come up here?
All right. So we're gonna. This is not gonna be a real case because the judge decided because both me and him were late that he was gonna throw it out. However, we still need you because we have lawyers to be trained and we need to act like this is a real trial. So if you and Duke Davis can be down here, I'd appreciate it. That way you can get your courtroom experience that you've wanted.
Yeah, we can treat it as close to real as if they want.
All right, thank you.
Okay, beautiful.
Also, Your Honor, if you could check your emails, I've been getting very much reamed about a situation me and you discussed last night. So
Okay. Yep, I will.
need you to talk to the COJ and explain.
Okay. Miss Cole, if you want to come on this side and stand to my right, I'll let you run gavel. So, court is usually open with one gavel. So if you want to think about it, look at it real hard. There you go. Beautiful. All right. So now we're going to wait on those two PD officers, correct?
Yeah, they're on their way, Your Honor.
Okay.
I do have I have everything actually pulled up and ready to go, actually. So 1 second, let me pull my stuff open. Yeah, I was having brain issues this morning.
Oh fuck, that was my phone. Shit, my bad. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, we're about to run a mock trial. You want to join? A mock trial. It's like a real trial, but it's not. You might see some of your favorite people down here in uniform. Come on, man. Okay. All right. Sounds good. See you, bud. Okay. I'm sorry for the wait, guys.
No, it's okay, sir. Did they know it's a small court?
Yeah, Bill. You might want to tell him small court.
Okay, yeah.
Small courtroom. I forgot about that. My bad.
I just got a missed call from him. It's gonna be the small claims court, not the big court upstairs. It's gonna be the building on your right, not left.
I'll run out there and try to go find.
Let me go get him, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
So why did this case get dismissed?
Well, it got dismissed because Bill was 23 minutes late, and then I was like 5 minutes late. I was in the COJ's office, but I couldn't speak. So due to us being so late, I just dismissed it, especially with prosecution not being available right away. Plus, we've got some bigger fish to fry later. Oh, look at these beautiful fucking runway models. I need that haircut right there. That's what I fucking need.
Well, then why don't you go?
Which
Thank
one's
you, Your
Officer
Honor. Thank
Williams?
you.
Which one's Officer Davis?
All right, so Davis is not the one in the beautiful mullet there,
Oh yeah.
and then this is Officer Williams right here, behind me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All righty. All right. Well, so we're going to resume. We were at opening statement for defense, and we're going to be at, then we'll continue from there.
All right, so
You want me
do
to-
you want my opening statement, Your Honor, or
No, we're going to let Brother Mazoon, and then I'll let you, Mazoon, go. Mazoon? Is it Mazoon?
Mazones, Your Honor.
Mazoon. Okay, and then I'll let you go, Bill.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the prosecution's case today relies entirely on a story. It's a dramatic story about a high-speed chase, a crashed car, counterfeit money operations, and drugs. But as you listen to the evidence today, you'll realize that this story is missing one important thing: proof. We're not here to dispute that my client was in the area. We're here because the state has piled on serious felonies based on assumptions, not facts. They've charged my client with intent to distribute, possession of non-legal currency, and reckless evading. Let's look at the facts. First, the officers claim my client was selling drugs. Officer Davis admits in his own report that he was hiding a little bit far away. From this distance, he claims to know exactly what was happening. He didn't hear a conversation. He didn't see the money change hands for drugs. He saw two people interacting. He assumed it was a sale. But in court of law, we don't convict people on assumptions. Second, they claim my client possessed, quote, non legal currency. You will see pictures of paper bills. That's it. You will not see a report from a fraud expert. You will not see a serial number analysis. For all we know, this money could be a prop from a game like Monopoly. The state has the burden of proof that the paper is illegal contraband, and they have simply failed to do so. Third, and perhaps most baffling, is a charge of reckless evading. Officer Williams claims my client hotwired a green muscle car, drove it wildly around the streets, and crashed it onto a fence. The officers managed to take photos of small plastic baggies, photos of paper bills, yet somehow they forgot to take a picture of the 2-ton crashed vehicle on the fence? There's no footage of this case. There's no picture of this car. They want you to believe that a spectacular car crash happened, yet they cannot show you the wreckage. It's a ghost car existing only in the officer statements. We ask you to look at the physical evidence or lack thereof and find my client not guilty of these charges. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bill, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Bill, proceed with your opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, this case begins the way many important cases do, not in a police station, but in a neighborhood where people were frustrated enough, worried enough, and angry enough to repeatedly ask for help. Not once, but twice, but 6 times they called because they were seeing something they didn't feel was safe and they wanted it to stop. Officer Duke Davis responded without rushing to judgment. He didn't storm. He didn't rely on rumors. He did what all the law expects. He observed from a safe distance in a public space. He watched as the defendant, Mr. Giovanni, engaged in repeated hand-to-hand exchanges with multiple individuals. Some walked away satisfied, others refused and reacted angrily, but the behavior was consistent and ongoing. When Mr. Giovanni noticed police presence, the situation changed. Instead of staying where he was, instead of asking questions or explaining himself, he fled. He entered a vehicle that did not belong to him, hotwired it, and led officers on a dangerous pursuit that could lead to many lives being hurt through the streets, through parking lots, gas stations, residential areas, until ultimately crashing the vehicle and running on foot. Even then, the officers didn't act recklessly. They pursued, they contained, they stopped him. Mr. Giovanni was taken into custody, advised his rights, and given access to legal counsel exactly as the law requires. This case is not about assumptions. It's about what is seen, what is factual, and what is the evidence we have at hand. It's also about what was done and the choices made by the defendant. The evidence will show consistent observations from 2 officers, a clear sequence of events and conduct that speaks for itself. At the end of this trial, the facts will guide you to clear and a reasonable conclusion that the defendant willingly and knowingly was trying to sell drugs and ran to not face the consequences. Therefore, I ask the court to please find the defendant with the only verdict that matters, not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Cole? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you in? You're in emails, right? You don't see DOJ documents. Judicial division, and then you'll go to the trial script. Apologies, gentlemen. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of throwing you in. Sink or swim.
Your Honor,
The-
the state brings forth Officer Bo Williams. Bo?
Want me on the stand, sir?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
that's-
yep. Come up here, and then I'll play bailiff. Maybe. They put the chair in the worst spot. I'm not even gonna lie.
You got this, Your Honor.
Okay.
Bo Williams. I do.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Williams, can you tell me how you became involved in the incident that is in the matter of the court today?
Absolutely, sir. Mr. Davis, who is behind you, Officer Davis, had responded to some suspicious activity on Forum Drive. And he pulled up from a safe distance, and that's when he requested additionals because some more calls had came in around Forum Drive from the same location that he was already looking at. And that's when he noticed the defendant wearing a white hoodie, black and blue backpack, which is currently like the one he has shouldered now, and some jeans. When I arrived, that is when the defendant jumped in a green lowrider and began taking off, fleeing the area.
And how would you describe your first interaction with the defendant once on scene?
Once on scene, he took off and began fleeing. I was the primary pursuit, and he was driving pretty erratic at high rates of speed through the Grove Street gas station. Any miscalculation, any slide, anything, he could have hit those gas pumps and potentially put other civilians at risk if those tanks would have exploded. And then he made a left turn on down into Grove and hit the fence. And immediately, without trying to talk to officers, go ahead. You're moving, but nothing's coming out.
I was about to ask. With that being said, obviously the defense asked, we don't have the car. Do you know what happened to the vehicle that is in question today?
It was impounded.
All right. And
After looking it up and confirming that it did not belong to anybody, there was no registration of the
Excuse
vehicle
me,
ever
Your
in
Honor.
the system.
Objection. Facts not found in evidence. We have no record of the car, no license plate.
Your Honor, the car is clearly stated and described in the report. Therefore, it is technically in evidence. I believe
That
that
is your call. It is your call to either object or to sustain the objection. Or I'm sorry, either to overrule or sustain.
Thank you, Your Honor. And what happened after the defendant crashed and exited the vehicle?
Once he got out of the vehicle, he ran in between two houses, and I had my taser out and was running towards him and yelling at him to please stop when he jumped a fence and began taking off towards the street,
Okay,
right
and
behind Grove Street.
And how was he ultimately taken into custody?
He was tased by myself and placed into cuffs by myself.
And per the report, is it correct that you offered a lawyer per,
Yes, sir.
Ohio versus Miranda?
Yes, sir.
All right, no further questions, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening, Officer Williams.
Evening.
So you stated that the suspect drove a green car into a fence, correct?
That is correct.
I believe in your statement you used the phrase high centered, like the car
That
was
is
sort
correct.
of on top of the fence, you would say, unable to move, correct?
That is correct. It was stuck.
Okay. So you have pictures of the drugs and the money, correct?
That is correct.
Can you please show the court the picture of the green automobile stuck on top of the fence?
There was no, unfortunately, there was not a picture taken of the vehicle, just that it was impounded.
You had a 2-ton car.
Objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered, and frankly, I believe argumentative. I mean, he's answered the why the vehicle was not. We've already established why the vehicle shouldn't be pictured. The report is evidence enough. Yes,
My
Your Honor.
question, Your Honor, is why was there no picture taken of the vehicle?
There wasn't.
Objection, Your Honor. I asked the witness why there wasn't, and I also stated to the court that the evidence we have given today was enough as your overruled.
The
his
court will
previous
find the
objection.
evidence to be good enough, sir. That is not up for your interpretation.
What's the question again?
Why did you not take a picture of the vehicle?
Because when I was in pursuit of the defendant, they were on radio calling out. So in the heat of the moment, so other individuals didn't show up, I impounded the vehicle and put the suspect, aka the defendant, in Davis's car, and he was transported to MRPD.
Did you write down the license plate of the vehicle?
Didn't I couldn't remember the last four. We looked it up. It didn't come back to anybody that had been registered to, so we impounded it.
No further questions, Your Honor. What was that?
Yes, Your Honor. So the main worry at your time was not the vehicle; it was the suspect. Correct.
That's correct.
So is it typical for you guys to be in the heat of the moment and maybe forget a big piece of evidence or something like this?
I mean, absolutely. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, he was on radio
didn't know if anybody else was showing up to potentially rescue him, save him, whatever. So in the heat of the moment, it just got overlooked and impounded.
Okay, and how many do you say a day you guys impound a car without photographing it?
When it's used in a crime, very rare, very, very rare. I'd say probably this time right here it got missed.
Okay, no further questions, Your Honor. I do, Your Honor. Yes, I do, Your Honor. I have the primary officer, Officer Davis. Mr. Williams, if you. The state will call Officer Duke Davis to the stand.
You're doing good. Keep it up.
Duke Davis. I do.
Officer Davis, can you tell the court today what your assignment was on that day? Mr. Davis, can you hear me?
The assignment?
Yes, your assignment. What were you assigned on that day? Were you patrol, heat?
Oh, I was patrolling around the south side when I got the calls.
Okay. And after receiving multiple calls, what decision did you make regarding the calls?
I
sorry.
approached the scene, parked the car down the road. I tried to get as close as I can from the location provided by the locals that called, and I managed to be closer, like across the street from the suspect.
And you wouldn't say that like a light pole or a fence or a dumpster can was
Objection,
in
Your
your
Honor.
way?
He's leading the witness.
Your Honor, I'm just trying to establish that there was no obstruction in the officer's view. It has.
The witness can make that testimony.
Okay, from where you were you positioned yourself, what were you able to observe?
I was behind a little small bush. I was able to watch clearly the suspect handing over baggies in return of money.
All right, and can you describe these interactions for the court?
He was running to each local, offering him, and I would say 3 of the locals got angry, and
Objection, Your Honor.
3 of
Speculation.
them
How is
got.
he to say what another person's feelings are?
I'll redirect the question. So you're saying you at some point, when did the defendant become aware of your presence?
As soon as I got closer, I believe he saw me, so he jumped into the green car and hotwired it and took off.
Okay, and
Once he took off, go ahead.
okay, and after he jumped in the vehicle and hotwired it, that's when your other officer behind us who testified about the pursuit, that's when he also joined the scene. Is that correct?
Correct. I requested him to chase the green car.
Okay, and because he's already answered those the questions regarding the chase, what was your involvement towards the end of the pursuit?
I took off after him, so
Okay.
I would say I was just behind him,
All right.
but he
And
was the primary in the pursuit.
last question here, Your Honor. Uh, Is it typical to get these phone calls 6 or 7 times in a row?
Very much, yes.
So you would say that you would get a call like back to back 6 or 7 times in a row. Is that very typical?
I'm actually getting it right now.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I don't know why.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Davis, when you first arrived on scene, how far away would you say you were from my client?
When I first arrived, I was down the street.
Down the street. And you said you were behind a bush. How far away was that bush?
I tried to get closer, as close as I can. The bush was literally across the street from the suspect.
Across
I
the
don't
street.
mean to interrupt, but Mr. Furl, I do have I do have a situation that I was made aware of yesterday in about 8 minutes, so not to rush anything, but
Of course, I'll make my questions brief. How long were you behind that bush, Officer Davis?
Almost a minute until he saw me and took off with the green car.
Okay. Okay. Did you use like binoculars or anything?
Negative. He was clearly in front of me, just across the street.
So you're asking the court to believe you saw specific contents of small plastic bags from across the street?
True. Correct.
Okay. In that time, did you take any pictures of my client?
Negative.
Why was that, sir?
We're not required to. If I had the chance, I would.
Your other officer here testified that sometimes in the heat of the moment, evidence can sort of be disregarded. Is that
objection, Your Honor. Asked and answered.
I'm simply asking this officer if he agrees with the other officer's statement.
All right.
Correct.
So
I would
the
say depends on the rush.
so the
Depends
PD
also on the
has a habit
situation.
of losing evidence.
Negative, but I will say, as my fellow officer says, he was radioing and we were the only two on scene. So we have to fear for our lives in case he was talking to our friends to rescue him, I guess.
No further questions, John.
No, like I said, Your Honor, I have an engagement after this in about 5 minutes. So, I mean, if it's
Why don't we do closing statements real quick then?
Thank you, Your Honor.
yes, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, when this case began, I told you it was about observations, decisions, and actions. Now that you've heard the testimony, that's exactly what this case is. Officer Davis didn't act on a hunch. He didn't rely on just one phone call. He responded to multiple complaints and took the time to observe what was happening in public view. Officer Davis arrived independently and saw the same thing unfold as he'd seen many times. Flight, reckless driving, and an attempt to escape responsibility and justice. No one forced the defendant to run. No guns were pointed at him. No hostile actions were taken. No one forced him to go and steal a vehicle that wasn't his. No one forced him to turn a neighborhood concern into a dangerous pursuit through city streets and residential areas. Those were choices, and those choices have consequences. The law does not require officers to ignore what they see. It does not require them to wait until somebody gets hurt. It requires reasonable judgment based on facts which I and the officers have provided to you today. And that is exactly what you heard in this courtroom. When you look at the evidence as a whole, besides the car, you will consider the consistency of testimony and the absence of any credible alternative explanation for this. The conclusion is not complicated. It is reasonable, it is supported, and it is just. We ask you to return a verdict based on this evidence and the law. Thank you for your careful attention.
I'll sub for you if you need to go.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. We began this trial hearing a very dramatic story from both officers, a story about drug dealing, a high-speed chase, a spectacular car crash. But now that the evidence has been presented to this court, we see that the story was just that, a story. The law requires the state to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Today, they have failed to prove even the basic elements of this crime. First, the reckless evading charge. The officers claim my client hotwired a green muscle car and crashed it into a fence. They claim it was high-centered and was stuck immobilized on the fence. Yet in the digital age, where every officer carries a camera in their pocket, there's not a single photo of this crashed car. They photographed small baggies and the paper bills, but they forgot to photograph the 2-ton vehicle wreckage. The only logical conclusion is that the car was not as he described, or the vehicle was gone by the time they caught my client, or maybe it just didn't exist at all. You cannot convict a man for evading in a ghost car that the court cannot see. Second, the counterfeit money charge. The state has charged my client with possession of illegal currency, yet they have presented no forensic reports, no ink analysis, no serial number checks. Look at this piece of paper, and feeling it's fake is not science, it's a guess. For all we know, that was prop money for a game. Without a lab report or any further significant evidence, that charge must be dismissed. Third, the intent to distribute marijuana. Officer Davis admits he was hiding a little bit away. He saw hand movements, and he guessed it was a drug deal, but guesses aren't evidence. He didn't confirm that there was a buyer. He didn't hear a single word between the two individuals. Possession of marijuana, perhaps, but my client had 9 bags of weed on him under the legal limit. Intent to distribute requires proof of sales, and Officer Davis was simply too far away to prove it.
You know, this is bullshit. I object.
And lastly, what was, I guess, most worrying of all as a citizen of the city myself is the way the officers described how evidence and proper due diligence is sometimes thrown at the wayside due to adrenaline and the heat of the moment. While I can understand that fearing one's own life can be scary, in order to bring charges against another man, I would hope that officers of this city do their due diligence to provide actual factual evidence if we're putting a man behind bars and fining them for money. Your Honor, we ask you for a verdict of not guilty on all counts. Thank you.
Your Honor, I just want to say that, yeah, that's a whole crock of shit. I think Brother Mazone over here is, it's babble. It's gibberish. It's legal jargon. This guy is guilty as all get out. I mean, it's written on the wall, to be honest. But yeah, that'll be the prosecution's closing statement.
Of course, Your Honor. Thank you.
I swear to God, if this is a fucking innocent verdict, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'm gonna take you to the dog park. God damn it!
Come back when you can afford a suit, Bubba.
Mr. Sandford, you missed it. Oh.
Yeah.
Mr.
What happened,
Sandford,
brother?
You missed it.
What happened?
This guy Bill left early. He just couldn't take it.
Oh, what happened to Bill?
He couldn't take the heat.
Oh my god.
Couldn't stomach it, mate.
I got a call from Jeff or Giz
What you need?
My name.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Yeah.
Huh? So what? Open and shut? What happened?
My bad. I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah, let's. So what?
Yeah. So it's possession of Schedule 4, and then you got possession of non-legal currency, and then reclamating. Those are the official charges.
We can hear you over here, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're in the custom. We need to go to the other box. Come over here. We'll just get out of the box. All right. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So there is counterfeit. There's a law against counterfeit currency. If it doesn't meet certain standards and how it looks and how it presents, then it's counterfeit.
You guys do know it's already been thrown out, right?
It's in shit. I don't think you can see it right now. You'll say yeah, no, you're good. I'll read. You want me to read the penal code to you real quick over it? It's right. Right. So the act of knowingly having, using, or attempting to use counterfeit money, foreign currency, not authorized for transactions, or other forms of money that are not legally recognized as valid currency for payment. So that would be anything that doesn't say, it's it's just it's the possession. It's a possession of non-legal currency that he's been charged with. So my bad. My bad.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is bullshit.
What's the proof beyond reasonable doubt that he was in that car? That money has not been tried into an accusation. Your Honor, the defense objects.
Yeah, you can't object a judge's ruling.
Fuck you, Mohawk man.
These officers openly stated they are willy-nilly with the evidence. How do
Your
you know
Honor,
that money was
I'd
even on
ask
my
for you.
client?
I'd ask for you to sanction Mr. Brother
Objection, Your
Mazan.
Honor. Objection.
Oh.
Let's get out of here, Trey. Let's get out of here.
This is some bullshit.
Objection, I said.
Well,
Objection.
thanks, boys. Appreciate you playing along.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, he has the anklet, so how in the hell do we take that off?
Hey, let him figure that out. I didn't know.
And I don't know, but I have a question for you. How are we throwing out the intent to distribute when the non-legal currency comes from sales.
And
Yeah.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing, Your Honor. And if you go to the offenses, right? As long as he's selling,
Mhm.
yeah, I understand.
It's just
Yeah, I
like
understand.
like he's saying is with how the charge reads for intent to distribute. Also, I know this was a mock, but we don't want to set that precedent of the intent to
It's
distribute.
right. It's just a mock, boys. The reason, that's on me because the reason I dismissed the case is because Bill was like 25 fucking minutes late to court.
I didn't even see it in the emails, so I didn't even know about it.
So, and that's what kind of irritated me too, because I told him to get a hold of you two, and then I signed your subpoenas last night, and he should have sent them over to you. And yeah, honestly, it's not a huge L for you guys. I think you guys have got a bigger case that might, would be better for precedent for this specific matter later on. So I hear you. I understand you don't want but it's just a mock trial. Just a mock trial. If this was real court, obviously, I would have been. Yeah, this would. Yeah. This was just a mock trial,
I can't fucking
unfortunately,
see
just
anything.
because
Help.
of the DA or the prosecutors
Sorry,
management of time.
Hey, JJ,
Mhm.
JJ, over. No, wrong way, buddy. Hey, come. Hey, stop.
Ah,
You see?
ah. Apologies, folks.
Hey, sir.
Man,
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you have an anklet, you might want that taken off. Yeah.
I would enjoy that taken off. Yeah, please.
Hey, Raven, are you on tack right now? Oh, go ahead, Raven.
Are you staring at my ass?
There you go.
I think he's
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go do
I think
crime
he's
now.
trying to
I'm
get
kidding,
calm, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Were you able to take it off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
I'm
here's the
guessing
other thing. We don't have physical body cam, and we've
Yeah.
been
Right.
told that we
or
should
cameras.
take.
We don't have physical body cam or cameras
Yeah.
currently.
Are you allowed to? Okay.
You can
Within
take
your-
pictures with your phone
Yeah,
or the
okay.
tablet.
Okay, that's what
I
that
mean-
was gonna be my question. Are you guys allowed to do that with your equipment?
Yeah, but the
We are,
thing
but
is,
we're not
9 times
required
out
to,
of
though.
10, we don't get that chance because
No,
the moment they see us, they take off.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not arguing that by any means. I totally understand. Is Digital Den selling body cams?
No.
Negative.
No. So you guys, what are they doing about that? Are you guys going to get body cams? I
I have no
genuinely
idea.
want to know for just the purpose of DOJ because yeah.
That's
that's the whole point.
That's a question that's way above my pay grade, unfortunately.
Okay, I would say that's the whole point of our TVs, is so we can show evidence to the court. You know what I mean? We can present
Right.
evidence in the courtroom.
Yeah, I'll those that's to be like I don't know if that's FIB government question. I have no idea.
I can ask the right people. I just didn't know if you guys knew. I
'Cause
tend
it'd
to,
be nice to have disposable cameras instead of having
Right.
to pull out your phone every time.
yeah, a disposable camera would be a good deal. I agree. Well, gentlemen, you have any other Questions,
No,
concerns,
no.
comments?
I mean, but like you said, it was a mock trial because
Yeah, it was
like
a
you
mock.
said,
Yeah, it
you're
was just-
learning and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. She's learning, and Diggy here's learning. And like I said,
Which
it
was
only
great.
it got dismissed because
Yeah.
your prosecutor was so late. I mean, I was
Yeah.
like 5 minutes late, and then he was 20
Yeah.
minutes late on top
Like
of that.
literally, when I woke up this morning, I had a missed call from him from yesterday, and I checked DOJ's radio, and he wasn't even around.
Yeah, tell me about it. So, I do appreciate you guys still coming and following through with that, though, and it means a lot.
All right, Duke. Let's go do this academy and go beat up some trainees.
Hey, actually,
Okay.
you know, I don't know Bill's cousin's name, but you should go figure it out.
I'm gonna go figure it out and go.
Yeah, go
beat
go
him with my
bust some
nightstick.
ball. Yeah, there you go, bust some balls. All right, that was actually. Are you sure you just don't want the role of judge? I mean, you could have it right now. There was. No, that was smooth as fucking silk. If I'm being honest, that was smooth, and that was great. I mean, you're already better than I am up there, so that was fantastic. And the way you handled the outbreak, that was also on par. That was on point. Using the gavel and the yeah, that was a good way. All right, Dean, okay, was that good enough for you for a refresher?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I just didn't want to say anything because I mean, for one, I don't have like I read over the docket and whatnot, but
As long
I
as
just
you
didn't
were
want to step on Bill's toes or anything. But
no, you're good.
That was in my eyes, I thought Bill could have done a whole lot better.
Yeah, I think Bill was also rushing because Bill had to
Yeah.
change souls.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, God, how is he not objecting to this right now?
Oh, I think it's because I told him to begin with that it was dismissed and that we're just going to mock it. So I don't think he really gave a fuck. Okay. So that means for you, Diggy, that have you gotten the tour
Yeah.
of the buildings? Okay,
I've already been down to the basement and got
so that's
everything.
So that's phase one, right? Phase two is basically teaching you how to be a lawyer, which you already know. Like if you've done the cells, you were here last year, so
Yes, sir.
I gotta check the checklist. I can't remember how many shadows you have to do, or how many so you know how to do the expungement, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I know how
I
to
will
do a
say
name change. I know how to do
the name
marriage
change is a
license
little bit
and all that.
the name change is a little bit different. The name change will be brought to every judge from here on out, and for you, Miss Cole, every judge will be getting paid to file paperwork. There will be no more freebies on paperwork. That has been a very hard pass down. That's a hard line. Yeah. So any filing paperwork will be charged. So any attorney that is filing paperwork and they're trying to give you don't file it. You get your money first and then you file it. Okay. Name changes are in the basement. Do you know where that's at all, Ms. Cole? Okay, actually. Okay, let's Diggy, you want to just follow and then I'll I know this is gonna be a repeat for you. I'm sorry.
You're all right. I ain't got nothing to do. Although food is getting kind of scary.
Is it if you need to go get food, you can go get food.
Well, I can't, so
You can't.
no.
No money?
I have negative $500.
Ah, fucking god damn it. All right. Well, go to floor 2. Thanks for letting me crash out. By the way, I just wanted to crash out just to crash out. Yeah, I just wanted.
There's the big baby right here.
This is the
The Holy Grail.
yeah.
I can't unlock it.
I can never remember which fucking door it is. So judges, I believe, are the ones that pull. Well, I think judges are supposed to be the ones that pull the document. I know there might have been some talk about that where lawyers could pull the docket. However, if a lawyer does pull the docket, or not the docket, the document, sorry, not the docket. If the lawyer pulls the document, when the judge is asked to sign, like I said, all judges will be getting a filing fee for filing to cover court costs. And check this daily. Check it daily. Because last night, that document was 10.5K. Now it's 8,200. So it fluctuates a lot every day. No, but yeah, Diggy, do you have your lawyer pass?
Yes, sir.
And then Miss Cole, do you have yours? Go ahead and grab it.
I'm a certified lawyer.
Oh boy. Jeez. Nice.
I think.
Okay, so to my point, when you do a name change, you will do it in front of the judge. Like a judge will be present for that to happen. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. The judge will make sure they're paid. Here, let's go up. Oh fuck. Okay, no, I mean you pretty much had the goddamn tour of the courthouse. Yeah. So in the opposite door of that big courtroom is the jury room, and there's a judge's office in there. The name changes, like I said, a judge will be present. Attorneys make sure that the client knows that they have to use it right there, and that they will fly out to take a quick nap. It is an automatic fly out to take a nap when they use the document. I believe, I know the judges are 25%, and I think lawyers are 25%. So if it's a $10,000 document, the document itself, the whole process is going to cost $15,000. Okay, so $2,500 will go to the judge, and then $2,500 will go to the lawyer.
No.
Well,
that's why it
listen,
hasn't happened yet.
That's why it hasn't happened. Last season was way worse though. I mean, it was like Buck last year was charging like $50K, and I think it only cost $30K to do it. So, you know where the Chief of Justice office is? I think, where the fuck is the DA's office? Is he downstairs?
It's down here.
Yeah. Okay. Diggy's got that spunk in him. He's just running everywhere. Okay. That is not the actual DA's office. That is fuck, what's his name? That's the prosecutor's office. So Bill, Gabriella,
all of them,
and the DA, I think he's up in this one. I think he's up in
you're
one.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I believe he's in this one. I'm pretty sure this is his.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was just sitting there with his legs crossed. Dude just spawns in, say his name, and he's there.
Yeah. The other, across the other side of the steps, there's another, it's set up the same way. This is the auditorium. This is where you can do a wedding in here if you'd like. You can do it in the courthouse. This is like where we typically do trainings and classes. So DOJ, if we have trainings and classes, we'll come in here. And the podium has the mic on the podium works. So just like in the courtroom, there's 3 mics in the courtroom, which I think I forgot to mention that. The witness stand to the left of the judge, and then the podium. The box to the right of the judge does not have a mic. It is really just there for the clerk or bailiff if we have one. There is it over here? There's an office up to your, there's, 2 offices to your right here. And then the one way up there, which I don't know whose office
That's
that is.
COJ's.
No. COJ's not that one. He's upstairs.
Oh, okay. That's backwards.
Oh shit, that's right. So the DAA is upstairs too then. He's opposite of the COJ. So
sure?
that was, I'm like positive because he made
I just had a meeting with the
Oh,
DA.
was he in that other one?
Yeah, that we were
Okay.
just at.
All right, beautiful. There's a big ass meeting room if you look back behind the steps there that we just came up. It's no shit. I'm currently trying to get a lock on it for DOJ high command meetings with high command PD, and like when we have meetings, that's kind of what we're using it for. This is the judge's office here. I usually use the one that's right down the hall here. If you want to take a peek in the meeting room, you can. Look at all the room for extracurricular activities we could do here. I'd like to just line this whole table with a line of Coke and just fucking rail it. Like I said, that's another judge's office. It's one I was using. I might I'm gonna honestly just switch mine back over to the courthouse. I don't
So
like it being
what's phase 3 for me?
Oh, phase 3 is the shadowing and the mock trial, which we just did the mock trial, right? And then I don't really know. I need to ask Chief.
He's not even in here no more.
No,
Oh.
I don't think he is.
God dang.
So this is where we print. DOJ is the organization in charge of the printer, and I'm pretty sure this is the only printer in the city. So any document you print here, if we print a document, you go to print some cards, and then you'll go to type, and there's a documentation. You'll click on the documentation. You will then drag your Google Doc or your, I'm sorry, not your, yeah, or your PDF into the design. And then you can decide how many copies you want. I think it was like $10 a copy last time I did it. So, but if someone wants flyers or somebody wants cards, menus, they pay you up front and you make your commission. So if they want, 60 cards and it's $600, charge your 25%. And, or you can make it lower too if you want. If you think 25% is outrageous, then you want to drop it to 10, 15, 20%.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we've been discouraging that. We're trying to keep it at 25% so everyone makes their money.
Charge
And
fucking 50.
if you're a broke bitch, then don't fucking come, right? So or get your money up. That's us. I haven't done the print to book thing. Somebody did that the other day, and that was expensive as shit. Yeah. Okay. And the backside of the Jewish Cuban here. Oh, don't use any of the tills. The tills do not work. Anything will have to be invoiced through the phone on the invoice app. But open city hall, you guys can get your well, I guess if you don't have your, you get your weapons license here. And all that good shit. But this is where they'll also use, if they have the document, this is where they'll use the document on him, right? They'll go to him, talk to him, and then that's when that name change document will be used. And like I said, a judge should be present, like no ifs, ands, or buts. So if you got to schedule it, yeah. So like no ifs, ands, or buts, judge present, judge has to sign it, judge will be paid before that is handled. And yeah. If you want to walk through on a name change, Giovanni is a good one to ask. Giovanni has done it. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that has done a complete name change. I don't think anyone else has had the opportunity to. So, Chief, I think can walk you through it, but I think Giovanni would be the better one to ask. Now, so that covers 1 and 3 pretty much for you. 2 you're done with. I'm going to hire you as an attorney. Don't do anything yet as an attorney. I swear to God, if they took that right away from me, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Shit. F5? See if that works. Do you have a tablet? No. Fuck. The tablets. Diggy, you don't have a tablet either, do you?
Yeah, I do. I have an extra one I can give her.
If you want to, yeah, that would be cool.
I don't think I've used that one yet.
How do you open your tablet, sir?
Huh?
How do you open your tablet?
The muscle number it's under.
Which is what, dummy?
4? Idiot.
Mine's in. Okay, mine's in.
Yeah, I can't do that. I just put it in like my front pocket and pull it out.
Yeah, I switched mine because it wasn't working originally, so I want to tell you what mine was, and then it not be that for you, obviously, because I rebound it. Okay, let me try this again. I think some shit got fucked up. Fuck me. All right, let's go to the COJ's office. Fuck, that's fucking annoying. fucking. Do you really not have keys as a paralegal?
No,
What in the fuck?
I don't have keys.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna. Oh shit. Whoa.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait, never mind. I got keys.
Hey, can you both walk over to the door real quick? Because I'm trying to. Yeah.
What?
It's probably a good thing they're fucking soundproof. I gotta get a hold of Chief. Okay. My my security clearance has been revoked. It looks like, even though I'm still receiving the same pay, I'm still the same judge. Someone is mad at me apparently, so I am going to have to get a hold of Chief to have him come back here and give me access. I will talk to Chief Diggy about you. I will tell like I'm confident in your ability. Like if you don't feel confident at all, like how do you feel about it?
Shit, give me a court case today.
Okay. All right. Perfect. That's what I need to hear. You know how to do cell calls, right? Oh shit. That's the other thing too. Cell calls. All right. 15 minutes max down there. Okay. Anything over 15 minutes, you might as well just take it to court. Okay. Anything over 15 minutes, you plead not guilty and you put an ankle monitor on your client. Schedule a court date. Court dates need to be scheduled within 48 hours or it will be dismissed automatically. It doesn't have to happen within 48 hours, but it needs to be scheduled within 48 hours. The bulk of the judges are on CST time, and they are on between, I would say, 5 p.m. to like midnight. You got like a 7-hour window where you're going to have at least one judge in. And Chief, myself, and Giovanni and Ricci, the DA, are on the same time zone. So if you need something done right now, or like you need it done, fairly quick, you're gonna need to adjust your plane for that. So basically,
Wait,
what I'm
hold
telling
on.
you is fucking prime time.
Did you say? Yeah, it's fucking part time. If you go down to cell call and he wants to take it to court, it has to be like in a docket and scheduled court time for within 24 hours.
I think we're giving you 48 hours to have it scheduled.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be like the case. It just needs to be scheduled within 48 hours. That doesn't mean the
Okay.
case has to happen within 48 hours. It just like, so we have one right now. It needs to be scheduled by Tuesday at, 2:30 p.m. Central Time. And then we'll keep the docket and it could be scheduled for next Saturday for all I give a shit. It just needs to be scheduled. Shit, there was something else I was gonna say to that. You will be down if there's a prosecutor if there's a prosecutor on duty, please, for the love of God, make sure they're down there in the cell with you. Prosecutors and lawyers are to be in the cells together if there's a prosecutor on duty, right? Because PD is not allowed to reduce a sentence or a fine by more than 10% if someone from the DA's office is in and on duty. That being said, an officer will come into TAC 11 and call for a lawyer. Please, for the love of God, do your due diligence. If they don't ask for a prosecutor and you see that like Gabriella or Bill is on, please have them meet you there. We're trying to rein PD in a little bit here. We got some bad eggs over there that are power tripping. So to follow that, you guys work together. If you and the prosecutor cannot come to an agreement within 15 minutes, again, take it to court. Cell calls are only 15 minutes. Like, no fucking bullshit. Start a timer, 15 minutes. And anything the cop is not a lawyer. Okay, we're going to make that very clear. Cop is not a lawyer. The prosecution is to then be the one to go back and forth with you. Okay, the cop is not, PD shouldn't be doing that. It should be the prosecutor. If there's an issue, take the complaint up to the COJ. The COJ will then go to PD, and then we don't want you going and having an issue with PD. Okay, so if there is a problem, just remember it, write it down, and take the note to the COJ. From that point, let's give me 1 second. Cell calls. Cell calls are to be charged at max 500 a cell call right now, due to economy. The penal code has been switched back to original. We were under the understanding that FIB allowed the fines to be knocked down, had a zero taken off. Everything was in the thousands, right? And then so stuff got knocked down to the hundreds. Now it's back up to the thousands. Just putting that back out there. I think that's it. I don't think I've got anything else for you that I can think of off the cuff. But if you have questions, ask. Obviously you can't do shit right now until I get you on the attorney role. I'm waiting on Chief, unfortunately. I think Ricci might actually be able to, if he flies in. If Ricci flies in, let me know.
He cannot
Okay.
hire me.
Has he tried?
No, he hasn't tried, but he said that early on that he can only hire you to a paralegal. He can't promote you.
See, I think that's bullshit. I think he's got the boss menu. I'm pretty sure he's got the boss menu. All
I'm
right.
just saying what I was
I
told.
know. Fucking Ricci's being a fucking. Oh shit! I bet his shit got broke in too if he doesn't have it. Okay. Well. Chip. Did you have any questions, Diggy? I mean, in the meantime, man, I don't know. Get with Brother Mazzone or Marlo.
There's only one real question I have, and this is kind of because I haven't really done it yet.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if I go down the cell calls, blah, 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 Richie's there, we can't come to an agreement. So my client decides to take it to court. At that time, I then, I make a docket, or hey, does he request a lawyer?
He needs to get in as soon as that happens, right? He needs to get in, open a ticket, request a lawyer, and then you get in on it and open the docket. Also know that,
and then submit all the documents that I think need to be submitted.
Absolutely. Yep. Just like normal on that.
Okay.
The other thing, if they're gonna bail out, okay, I'm gonna make this crystal fucking clear. They will be charged double the fine. If they go out on an ankle monitor, it will be double the fine. They will most likely go into the negative. if you win the case, I can only tell you that what I'm hearing is that they'll get half of it back. I've not heard of anyone getting the full amount back. So, which is what that mock trial, I know that was based on that real trial with Mr. Giovanni. And I told him the same thing. I would throw his case out, but I can only tell him that, and I'm not even promising, I'm not even guaranteeing. I'm just telling him that I can only probably shoot for half of it coming back for the bond. So I want to make that clear as well. And then your goal as an attorney is to make $2,500 an hour, right? So you do with that what you want. You can charge however you want, but cell calls are maxed out at 500 right now.
I got you.
Okay. So, other than that, man.
So
look-
if hold on, one more, my bad.
Yep, absolutely.
Because I haven't really. So if I go down there and this guy, you know, me and Richie come to an agreement, and we got him, 20 months knocked off, and fine reducted, and the client is okay with that. Does he now pay me?
I would get your money up front. If they're down there and they don't have $500 or can't get the $500, that's up to you. If you want to do it pro bono and you think you can trust them to pay you back, man, that is on you at that point, right?
There
You
ain't
guys,
no fucking pro bonos being done.
Yeah,
right now,
well,
I'll tell you that right
so-
now.
right? So, you guys aren't getting paid on tick, so you guys aren't getting a
I was just
hourly
asking, like,
paycheck.
because I think at first, like, cell call, I don't know, it was like kind of a conflict between the cell calls and whatnot. So I just didn't know if, like, as soon as me and the prosecutor comes to an agreement that he pays me, or
Yeah, actually, you could do that. You can work that. You can work that out. And I think Buck just did that. He worked it out with prosecution and or with the DA's office, and he went to his client and said, "Hey, it's going to cost you 500. If not, you can go back. Like it'll revert back to the original charges, the original fine."
okay, that's what I was wanting to make sure that I can do.
You can do that if you want. You can absolutely do that. You can, man. You're the attorney. You do it how you want to. All right. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what the cap is right now for charging cell calls. And
Sounds good.
you guys can. I mean, like I said, if you want to charge less, you can. But cap is 500. And fees, right? If I remember correctly, court fees are being paid by PD at the moment. So I don't think your
Good.
client
Them
has to worry about
motherfuckers are
those.
rich.
Yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, and court. Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that some shit? Yeah. Yeah. So. Fuck me. There was something else I was gonna say. I don't remember now. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. If I come back to it, I'll hit you over the radio. Huh. But man, if you want to go do whatever, fuck off, make coke, blow coke. I don't marry a stripper. But I'm just a judge. I'm not here to enforce the law. I'm just here to adjudicate.
Well, I'm probably just gonna fly out because I'm probably gonna end up passing out due to food.
Okay. Fuck.
But
Well, let's when you just fly out right here, and when you fly back in later, I'll make sure to have some food because I will be back in. I've got a fuck ton of cases tonight.
I'll probably be back in too. I just don't know. I kind of want to time it to where when I can get hired, and that way I can start doing cell calls and shit.
Okay. Do it right after storm. Fly in right after storm.
Sounds good.
Chief should be here.
All right, I'll see y'all.
All right. See you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. What did Chief tell you to do for? Okay. I think you're getting Levi. That's beautiful. All right. How? Oh, the Giovanni case. What's the shit? What's the legal limit for weed? I don't remember. Oh, that's right. I think 10 is the legal limit. That's right. So right, correct. So yeah, no, absolutely. In my personal opinion, Bill, I think, like I said, I think Bill didn't take it too seriously because I mean, I told him it was dismissed, so it was gonna be a mock, but he also had to worry about getting his cousin to the academy on time. So Bill, that's kind of on Bill. Bill should have asked the right questions. Should have asked those officers the right questions when they were on stand. I can tell you right now, Ricci would have made sure to establish credibility with the officers while they were on stand, right? He would have established the credibility. But yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have called. I mean, the evading probably would have stuck with that. I don't know, but like the charge and the monopoly money. No, they most likely they were definitely not excited to hear that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No, that was they. I could tell they were like, yeah, the, yeah, they were genuinely, yeah, they were genuinely like, what the fuck? What the fuck you mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a traffic case, first traffic case I think Smiles had. That that went actually really well. The officer wasn't there, but the evidence was there. So the officer put all the evidence in the report. So Ricci is standing up there and he is just, and this was my buddy, Travis. So he had a speeding ticket, first offense speeding or in the first degree, right? So this dude, or third degree, whatever. So it was a fat fine. It was a felony charge. He was caught doing a 127 and a 75. And he sat there and said on the stand, he's like, no, I might have been doing like 80, 86 or something like that. But he's like, there's no way. and Ricci is like grilling him, right? So Ricci's up there grilling him, and Timothy is an attorney here in city. He was he was representing my friend Travis, and he didn't even, like, Travis wasn't even contesting the ticket. He was contesting the fine. He's like, man, I don't have 3,000. He's like, I'll pay 10%. He's like, I don't have 3,000. But Timothy is over there like contesting the fucking ticket and contesting the charge, and Ricci's like, Your Honor, what the fuck? I thought this was for the fine, not the charge. And I looked at Timothy. I'm like, uh, you know, I'm like, Tim, dude, you might want to confirm with your client because this is brought for the fine, not the charge itself. Your client is on the stand, incriminated. He's incriminated himself on the stand, and yeah, yeah. And then Ricci's like, "Would you like to see the radar?" And then Travis is like, "Wait, there's photo evidence of the radar," and and Timothy's like, he just stops, right? And then Travis is like, no, I don't want to see the radar. And Ricci showed us later what on the TV that it. Oh shit! I gotta show you that shit. Let's go over there real quick. Are you okay with food and water? Good deal. All right. I forgot to show the TVs. I forgot all about that. But yeah, he's on the TV showing what what the radar said, like 127 and 75. I was like, bro, he's so. Ricci just started laughing. He's like, he was so fucking cooked. He- I guess we can run. This is kind of slow. Oh, okay. I won't run on the tile marble floor. I would hate. All right, let's walk into the small one. This is where all the Diddy parties happen. Oh yeah, you got your baby oil. You got your baby oil ready. I heard you had 3 kids. Is that right? That's your cousin. Yeah, Terry. um, I wish I would have known. Oh my god, the amount of. I'm not even gonna lie. I would have fucking fell in love with that woman had I known that. Probably a good thing. Uh, uh. So if you look at the TV and you third eye it, open the TV menu, you can select web browser, video, and then you can also paste your link in there, and it should play it. And then the volume is controlled by each individual. But everyone should be able to hear it in court. So if you want to try it out for yourself, feel free. You want to put your home videos from OF on there, you may. Just don't do it in court. You have I don't. I'm just saying if you do and you were trying to build some clientele, oh, it's not during open court. But if you want to do a preview showing so they know what they're getting, there you go, right there.
one thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually hear them.
Oh yeah. Never gonna give you up. And then interact with screen. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Oh my god, that hurt. I usually go to TV channel 1, and then I'll hit or you can clear out the video screen. You'll go to the video and then clear out the link and then hit confirm, and it'll blank it. You can do it either way. Sometimes I just leave it on the TV channel, so there's something on it. But I do think the volume button is fucking broke again. No, you guys are allowed to present your evidence. In fact, I personally, I'm sorry, you guys. I personally, I would rather defense and prosecution put up their own evidence, present it. They can put it in there as long as it's in the docket, and I can see that it's in the docket. They can then pull from the docket, right? So it's just kind of easier if they do it. Otherwise, we got to turn all the way around and try to fucking work the TV. Yeah, let them look like dumbasses. Yeah, I agree. There's shit. Nope, never mind. Wrong courtroom. Oh, I told you anyway that the jury room's on the opposite side of the cell door. Yeah, man, this all slicked up with baby oil is a hell of a good time. I know the speed you can get when you fucking penguin slide down these motherfuckers is crazy. My chest hair's all lubed up. Don't even lightning. Ka-chow. It ain't no Kachiga. It's ka-chow. Yeah, I don't have anything else really. Nothing. Oh, don't use those vending machines in the courthouse in the upstairs. They're stupid expensive. It's like $100 for a Coke. Yeah, it's insane. You talk about fucking that dude is running a fucking scam. All right. Well, are you gonna fly back in after Maine? Okay, beautiful, awesome. Yeah, actually, please do. There's going to be, I think my first court case is at 9 p.m. if you want to shadow it. And oh, no, that's fair. You got to go cut some people open, do you? Mm. Yeah. I had one spinal tapped at 3 days old because of that. So believe me. Tis the season. Yeah. Well, I will see you later then. Oh, do you need some money? Okay. Just borrow a car. Just borrow a car, you'll be good. Oh my God, you bought one? Oh no. That's fair. That's fair. That's true. Oh, that's good. Good deal. All right. Well, I will catch you later. See ya.
Do you have any prosecutors available?
Doesn't look like it at the moment.
Gotcha. Alright. Just let me know when you guys get here and I'll let you in downstairs.
Roger, we'll go on the backside. Over.